Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd in a raucous environment. And we have a very compelling contest here tonight. Two teams in the committee ranked basically even, but one side gets to enjoy a raucous, rowdy home field advantage. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's third down and 2. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Try and muscle for the first down. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
But with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job with the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
Oh, it's a reverse. Powering through. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands. I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
The Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. It's a shotgun run call. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play, and now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, it's early in this football game, but the defense had a golden opportunity to come up with a stop, and they allow him to run the football on him to get the first down, and now it's first and goal. Missed a golden opportunity. Let's see how they respond here.
The Hurricanes are looking to keep this drive going. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Canes. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Now it's 2nd down here. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Testing the right side here. Breaks loose at the 45. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
The Volunteers will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Moving right through the contact. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the single back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Brings up 3rd down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The Hurricanes will line up to boot it away. This drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. Can they catch him? Oh, and he fumbled it. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Defense showing blitz here. Handoff to the right side. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Press coverage now from the secondary. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. He's hit as he throws it. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Well, this is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
And the Vols looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. On 1st down, it's play action. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Accurate throw, catch made right near the sideline. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Canes will try to keep this drive moving. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running. And as Miami Hurricane back, he's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
He's escaping the pocket now. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And the Canes come to the line in a hurry up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Finding some room at the 25. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Caught quickly. He's found some room at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The balls line up on 1st and 10 now. Ball handed off. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Play action fake, looking to throw. Good as he gets the pass away. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Canes will come to the line and crank up the tempo. He'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here comes a handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown for the U. Still no answer for this offense. See if they can convert the point after. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Lets it go. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And that will pick up a first down. Spotted at 38. A new set of downs after that completion. Linebacker shifting around now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hill. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back. First play of the second half was a handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and another incompletion. The ball's come to the line in the hurry up. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. But Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff running right. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Tackle made after the completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if we give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. After the loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's going to take off here. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. 4th down and 2 in the run territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it. A 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
Going to try to use his legs here. Defense.
He's out of
Bounds, not much of a gain there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass caught. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Chris, they had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 40. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Here's the 2nd down play. Handoff in a single back formation. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
He's tackled at the 38-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a...
this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Canes. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. High-tempo offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Bringing pressure. Trying to create outside the pocket now. In the clear at the 25. Slides to avoid the big hit. The Volunteers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Let's take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Miami 35, Tennessee 14.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10.
And that's good enough for a first down.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Looking to throw yet again. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Tennessee. Strong game by this quarterback.
Touchdown, Tennessee. Number 26 with the catch and score.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Tennessee 21.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense. 2nd
and long for this offense after the sack. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
A loss of 5 yards on the play. Now, a 4th down.
The Hurricanes bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Punt is away, but it's not very good. It's fielded inside the 40. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Vols will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Number 25 with the carry.
Extra point try coming now. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
28.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Tackle made after just a short game.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
He's moving out of the pocket now. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Get out of here with the W, offense!
Second down after that previous play. As a design quarterback keeper. Gets the first and still running. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The Canes with first and 10 here. The shotgun handoff here. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down and goal upcoming. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. And they get set now to try the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. Trying to extend the play. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Steps out of bounds after an enormous gain, but there is a penalty marker on the field. This one may be coming back. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there. The clock is still running. Not to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Catch made on the right side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And first down for the offense.
Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And that catch is hauled in. It's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
The crowd trying to help out here on fourth down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.